Unit 0, Worksheet 2. So on this one, we're just going to draw the tiles for the following problems and write the answer. So 4 plus 6, draw 4 little boxes. And you can draw them on the same row if you want, but my pen's a little big, so I'm going to draw them on another row. 6 little boxes. And they're all the same sign, so there's nothing to cancel out. So when the signs are the same, you add and keep the sign. So there's going to be positive 10. So this one, we have 5 negatives. And 4 more negatives. And they're all the same sign, so there's nothing to cross out. So when the signs are the same, you add and keep the sign. So the answer is going to be negative 9. So this one, the signs are different. So when the signs are different, we subtract and keep the bigger sign. So we have negative 8 plus 3. So these are going to be positive. And on these, the signs are different, so we're going to cross out our 0 pairs. So a plus and a minus equals 0. So cross out our 0 pairs, and we're left with 5 negatives. And again, the rule is, if the signs are different, subtract and keep the bigger sign. So 8 minus 3 is 5, and there's more negatives. So let's take a look down here. So we have 6 positives and 8 negatives. So with our 6 positives and 8 negatives, we cancel out our 0 pairs, a positive and a negative, cancel out and make 0, and the answer is negative 2. So if the signs are different, we subtract, so 8 minus 6 is 2, and we keep the bigger sign. There are more negatives. On this one, I'm going to leave this one for you to do. It's 5 negatives and 5 positives, and they're going to cancel out. This one, though, this one, before we even do this one, this minus a negative thing, we just don't like. So we're going to do, instead of minus a negative is the same thing as plus, or plus a positive. Okay? So we do that first, and then we draw it. So then we would end up with 5 negatives and 2 positives, and those would cancel out. Now I'm going to take the time here just in this one place to kind of show you why this works. If we were to do it the other way, if we had 5 negatives and we took away 2 negatives, it would be the same thing as adding the 2 positives, because we would cancel out our 0 pairs. With this one, it's just as easy to think about this if we're drawing it, but if we're not drawing it, it's just easier to never do minus a negative. Just change it to plus a positive. On the multiplication, we go back and we draw our little table like this. And we do 2 times 4. Now, it doesn't really matter to do the 2 and the 4. Later on, we're going to tend to put this first one here. So we might start doing that. So you have 2 positives and 4 negatives. I mean, and 4 positives here. So a positive times a positive is a positive. And you would just fill in all that. And our answer would be positive 8. So if the signs are the same, you multiply and keep the sign. So this one, again, negative 4 times 2. And on these, you would have negative times a positive is a negative. So all of these would be negative. And so when on multiplication, if the signs are different, you multiply and the answer is negative. So negative 8. All right, so same thing on this one. I'm going to show you a different way to draw these a little bit faster. So if you do negative 3, rather than doing them separate like this, if you just put them together, 1, 2, 3. I have to use a little bit different color here so you can see my shading, because this is negative. And then you do negative 2 over here, and you just put them together. Put a little shading here. And then you draw in all of these lines. It's a little bit faster than drawing all the boxes, but it's the same thing. So I just draw the outside edge, and then fill in all my lines. And it's just a lot faster. All right, but here, same thing though. Negative times a negative is a positive, so all of these are going to be positive. So when you multiply, if the signs are the same, you multiply, and the answer is positive. On division, same thing, except what we're going to do is we have to start with the center box. Now I know I'm going to divide by 4 here. So I'm going to put 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know I need the center to be 8. So that's going to be 1 row of 4 and 2 rows of 4 to add up to 8. And then I can figure out that I had 2 rows to do that. It's kind of awkward with the division. We're just going to do a couple just so you can see it. But it's just the opposite of multiplication. You just lay these blocks out that's 4 long to divide, and however many rows you need is going to be your answer. And then you just watch your signs. So we'll do another one. I'm going to do this one with the separate blocks. It'll be a little bit easier. So I know I'm going to need how many 3s are in 12, or how many 3s are in 12. So I'm just going to sit here and draw my blocks 3 at a time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Because that's what it means to divide, right? 7, 8, 9. These are all negative. 10, 11, 12. So I had 3 by 4. 4 rows of 3, that's division. And then we just have to check our sign here. So we know the 3 is positive, so to get this to be a negative, these must be negatives. I'll go ahead and work this last one with you too and not leave one for you, just because this is a little funny sometimes. So if we have negative 16, we know we need groups of 4. This is going to be 4. That's going to be negative. So we just do 16 in our groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and all those are negative. All right, so all those are negative. So to get a negative, with a negative, you need a positive. So the answer would be positive 4. I didn't write the answers back here, but you got what it was, negative 4 and positive 2.